Hey everyone, and welcome at another War Room stream here from MADFINGER Game Office. I'm Peter, brand manager of Shadowgun War Games. Next to me is Oscar. Oh, he's not on the camera. Come on, this is so.
Camera.
Yeah.
Hello.
This is Oscar, creative director of Shadowgun War Games, and my dear colleague. How are you, buddy?
I'm fine, actually. It's soon to be Friday.
Pretty strict, yeah. Thursday night here in Czech Republic, by the way.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty dark already.
As I mentioned, there's only two of us for today, so it will be more hopefully interactive. For the first time, I took my laptop here, so we can immediately react on your questions, but keep the most important questions on the end of the stream. As you probably know, we will always have the Q&A. Talking about Q&A, there is multiple stuff that we want to talk about. I would ask our dear producer to show what we've got for you for today. So we started with introduction, as you probably mentioned. Then we will show you the very first hero Unveil, today with a Slade. We want to stick with the heroes and talk a little bit more about the design and what's behind it. And then we will show you for the first time the new map for Shadowgun War Games, which is called Neon City. Obviously, again, we will show you some gameplay. Maybe, if it's gonna work, but hopefully it will work. And yeah, as I mentioned before, then we are going for your questions and we will do our best to give you the answers. Okay, that's cool. Let's start with the Unveil. We've got a super cool, brutal, awesome video, which our beautiful cameraman Dan prepared for you in the last 2 weeks. But before we run that, let's talk about the hero. Let's talk about the Slade a little bit more. Because we showed you some cool stuff 2 weeks before on the first War Room stream, right? But on purpose, we didn't show everything that we've got prepared. So we can talk a little bit more about this hero again.
I will, maybe we can repeat a little bit what we said last time.
We should, I guess.
Just in case, somebody's new to the stream or it's the first time that he's hearing about war games. So, Slade is one of the 5 heroes we have and is our what we call assault class. And he's basically a middle thing in between high DPS and the pure tank. So it has a good amount of health, good amount of HP, but he also doesn't excel on any of the both, right? So it's in the middle.
Yeah, it's the same with movement, I guess, because
yes.
We should mention that all the heroes got a little bit different movement. Like if you are huge big guy like a tank or something, obviously you are a little bit slower than the class runner.
Yes, he's
Jet, right?
He's basically the hero we take to develop the other heroes, right? He's right on the middle, so if we're going to go more tanky, we go to more health, slower, and if we're going to do more DPS class, we go for less health and obviously more damage. So Slade, he has a AR, so assault rifle, as a primary weapon, but you have limited ammo, so we have also secondary weapon, which is SMG. For the fans of Legends, you may know these weapons already. It's very similar to the design of the weapons in Legends. He has 2 skills, as every other hero. And his skills are the first one is grenade, explosive grenade, and the second one is regeneration, which you activate and you can heal back some of your health.
Okay, cool. I think that's enough for now, and we can run our first hero unveil video, which we prepared for you guys. This video will be also on our YouTube channel, and we will re-upload it on all the social media, so you don't have to like clip or something.
Yeah.
It will be basically everywhere. So enjoy.
Enjoy.
Hello and welcome to a Shadowgun Wargames Hero Unveil, featuring John Slade. Slade is an ex-marine and a Shadowgun, an interstellar gun for hire. He's not just the most well-known character of the Shadowgun universe, but also one of the deadliest heroes in wargames. His primary weapon is a very accurate assault rifle. It performs well in mid-range to long distances and deals a fair amount of damage. Keep the enemy in your sights and unleash a hail of bullets. If you run out of ammo, consider switching to Slade's secondary weapon, a high fire rate SMG. It maybe doesn't hit as hard as the assault rifle, but switching weapons is always faster than reloading. Now, let's have a look at Slade's abilities, the first one being a high explosive grenade. Slade throws a grenade at a desired location, dealing a large amount of damage to one or multiple targets. A well-placed grenade can change the outcome of any teamfight into your favor. Slade's second ability is regeneration. Slade regenerates a moderate amount of his HP over time, preparing himself for the next fight. This ability grants Slade a high level of endurance, making him very strong even when not accompanied by a healer. As Slade, it's always important to find good cover to get some of your HP back. Of course, regeneration can also be used in the middle of combat, helping Slade to survive almost any tough fight. Slade excels in the front line, as he is capable of outperforming most of his enemies in overall damage. With only a moderate amount of maximum HP, your best bet is to always be close to cover and heal yourself between firefights. Cover is essential, since regeneration works over time and most enemies will kill you faster than you can heal. On that note, you really should watch out for snipers, as they are your greatest weakness. When throwing a grenade, the more targets you hit, the better. Try engaging groups of enemies low on HP and finishing them off with one blast. Alternatively, you can disengage, regenerate your health, and resume the fight before your enemies have a chance to heal. Slade is ready to help you become a Wargames champion once the game is released. If you want to play the game as soon as possible, visit shadowgunwargames.com.
There you go.
Yep, and we will do more of these videos, hopefully. For every hero, there'll be one hero unveil. That will be like super nice. So that's our goal right now. But let's stick with Slade for a little bit longer, so we don't just run the video and, relax. So last time we talked about Slade being the hero, especially for the beginners, and that we expect people to move on from the Slade after few hours or maybe more hours in the game. Is it really like that?
It was not originally meant this way, to be honest. But as longer as we played with him and the more we saw how easy it is to actually aim and shoot, we decided that maybe it was a great hero for the beginners and also experts, because you cannot be expert on game that is not released and you never played. So we expect that players will choose Slade at the beginning because he's good at everything, right? So they will learn the mechanics of the game, and then hopefully after they played a little bit with the hero, they will move to other more complicated heroes.
Because from my point of view, not like Slade is super hard or something, like all the skills and everything super easily understandable. That's cool. But the thing is, it looks like it's also the hero which is like made to be carrying the others. Like, it looks like the hero that you can choose if you are not really sure if your teammates are good or bad. The hero that can be useful at this point, like a main carry, I would say. Because you are independent basically on everything. You have HP, you have damage, you have AoE damage. You are pretty fast. So is it like that?
Yes, and I was saying like it was not always like this because as you probably remember, we started with Slade. We had pretty clear that we wanted to go with Slade because it's the most iconic character of the Shadowgun universe. But at the beginning, we had if you remember the turret skill.
Yeah, I do.
And the knife attack, which was pretty cool on paper, but at the end it didn't work together, right? Because you place the turret, then what you do with your knife, how your teammates will react to that. So it was like not building up together, right? Then we changed the turret for the grenade. So it started to make sense because then you can make combo with your tank because you can do DPS, to many players, but not burst damage. So you can finish what he's damaging, but then you were dying pretty fast, and you were dependent of the healer. So we added the regeneration that makes that you can play alone, but also makes you strong on the team composition.
Yeah, to be clear, I think this is much more better than the original design that we had. But I feel like that kit we managed to make for this hero might stay somewhere and be used in the future, because it's more like if we want to have the hero, which will be like pretty much basic, good at everything, it's stupid to give him some skill which will mean that he needs to go on melee range, basically, which is already like super hard to get there if like basically every hero got some at least decent range, and you would be like, hey, that's not
it felt like more like a rogue.
Yeah, and it should be soldier, which now suits to him much better.
Yeah.
Was Slade the first hero that was drafted?
That's a good question. I don't remember actually.
I do, but I'm trying.
I think it was one of the first, but I'm not sure if it was actually the first one. I'm not sure. If you know.
The thing is, we have another video prepared for you guys. Today we will show you the video, like another episode of our developers blog. So this time it's with Michael Boylan, the lead character artist of Shadowgun Wargames.
Hi, my name is Michael, lead character artist on Shadowgun Wargames, and today I'd like to talk to you about the main 5 heroes we have in the game. So you may be wondering why we decided to go with 5 main heroes to begin with, and we wanted to cover all the basic classes, which is soldier, support, tank, sniper and runner. And I think that gives us a really good balanced kind of choice of playstyle for the players. So it might seem obvious, but we really wanted the character's abilities and skills to come through in the design of the character. So if you take the runner, for instance, he's actually based on the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland, and that character is kind of obsessed with time and speed, and we wanted to kind of roll that design into the character so you get that feeling from him. So for Sarah, being a more established Shadowgun character, we decided if we were going to redesign her for Wargames, because she's an android, we could take that even further and basically do anything we want with her. So we've redesigned her entire body to make her feel more like an angel sort of character. So for Wargames, we wanted to go for a more simple style, emphasizing the design of the character as much as possible. We also felt that the simplified art style was perfect for mobile, because we can provide a really, really optimized experience but not sacrifice any of the graphical quality or design of the characters. So in Legends we have a basic male and female character that you dress with cosmetics to make them look the way you want. While this is an awesome system, we felt for Wargames that we wanted to really emphasize the hero and uniqueness of the characters. So we decided to go down the design route of making the character reflect his skills and abilities. 3 of the first 5 heroes we're going to introduce are very well known in the Shadowgun universe: Slade, Willow and Sarah. Slade is the soldier, a war-hardened veteran of many battles, and as such has honed his skills to be a top-tier commander and warrior.
So Slade is basically your 80s action hero type. He's an ex-marine, first Shadowgun, so he's like very strong, he's very like combat ready, you know, but he's also witty and intelligent and cracks one-liners all the time.
Willow is the sniper, and she is young and fearless, with deadly abilities that defy her young age.
Willow is kind of our young, rebellious, punky, you know, girl power kind of girl, full of attitude. I don't want to go too deep into her backstory because there are certain things that happened to her that made her this way. I mean, she's presenting herself as someone, but maybe she's somebody else, really. And that's for the players to discover and should be very interesting.
So Sarah is an android with an advanced AI that gives her some forms of emotions. And this makes her as deadly to her foes as she is supportive to her teammates.
So Sarah is our token robotic / android character. She used to be Slade's assistant, but since then they've become friends. And now Sarah has kind of a thing for Slade, so there's this bit of like romantic tension. And she's also trying to, you know, stop saying like classic robot cliches as does not compute and such, and trying to speak more like a human, but it doesn't always work. So her dialogue should be pretty funny to write, pretty entertaining, and she should be more like in-depth than your standard generic robot characters.
So we're really looking forward to showing you what we've been working on. And that's all from me, and hope to see you next time in another video.
Yep, that's it. Okay, before you become director, creative director.
Yes. I was him.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to say. Lead character artist. That was your role in the company. So, from the roots, like you've been the part of the art team from the beginning of War Games. Share your thoughts about the design, how the works, how this all started, because we heard how Michael was developing with his team the characters, but the original work started basically from your paper, I guess, right?
Yes, like with almost everything, you know, you always start with some idea, even for a game or for a character or for how it's gonna look. So I basically was gathering with my team. We already had some idea of what we wanted to do, which kind of game. And we knew that we wanted to go for heroes, so what we usually do is we gather in a room and then we throw ideas, even if they are super crazy, you know, like, hey, what about a man that looks like a cat, or a super strong man,
or a cat who looks like a man.
Exactly. You throw millions of ideas, right? And from those ideas, you get some, and then from those you start to build, right? Then you throw those 3 or 4 ideas into the concept artist. He translates your words into drawings. What we usually do is that we do a spreadsheet with 5, 6 different approaches, which is what you saw. That's why you see so many different drawings of the same hero, right? Then from what we usually do from 6, we take 3 and develop more ideas on those. Then from those we take 2, and then 1, and then the final idea. Then it comes actually the development process, which is very long and very boring, so I won't explain everything, but it's basically you sculpt the character, then you do the low poly that goes into the game, and then you paint it, and then some guy in the office animates it.
Some guy in the office, so that's how it works.
So it can move, yeah, but
It's
basically...
like same if you get the presents at the Christmas tree,
Yes,
some
So
Santa just...
You leave it there, and then someone will take it and make it move, yeah. So that's basically it, but it sounds very easy, but it's many hours, you know, thinking what you're gonna do, and then you're never happy with the results, so you iterate even more. But anyway, it's fun still.
Do all of them look like you wanted to?
Yes, definitely, 100%. There is never, you know, like when you're an artist, I don't care that much anymore because, you know, I'm creative director now, so you know, there is Michael Boylan who takes care about it, and he's doing a great job. But when you're an artist, you never like what you do. You can always say, if you give me 1 more week, you know, I'll make it better, right? But you have to settle on something. So, but I think they look really, really great, and they are pretty close to what we wanted to do originally. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah.
About the runner, because that's your favorite hero. I know this episode should be more like about Slade, but
Yes.
I want to stick with the runner just for a while to ask you about the first concept, because the runner is, I would say, I think most of the people will agree me, the most charismatic and different hero compared to the rest, and it's
Yes.
also the hero which was never part of the Shadowgun universe. So
No.
was it your idea, or who came up with Jet?
Like the original idea, I think it was like one crazy morning I came with my coffee and it's like, what about the character that deals with time? And then we started to think about, as Michael Boylan said, Alice in Wonderland, and the rabbit. He's always looking at the time, so that's why he has the bunny mask and so on. But yeah, it was just, we wanted to do something with time. It's just, as I said, very basic idea, and then from this.
Well, it works.
The rabbit, it came like, yeah, and there was another design that he was more like a rapper,
What?
like more urban kind of character. We even saw like a French rapper, with the hoodie.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but yeah, I think this one
back, or you will have no
Yes.
flag. Yeah.
this one turned out to be actually the good choice.
Okay. I cannot imagine Jet as a rapper.
Yeah,
Right now it's like
right now that you played or we played a
Transcendence.
little bit, you cannot imagine the heroes as something different, right? Because they have this charisma, and you get to know the heroes, and you love them, right? And just by
Mhm.
removing the mask and of the Jet, which is runner, it is not the same character anymore because you're so used to it. So.
Okay. I don't want to get stacked at the characters, because we have more stuff to show you. For today, it's the new map called Neon City. So
Correct.
let's get some small fly through, and meanwhile, let's talk about what is this map like, where it come from, what is it? Tell us, Oscar.
All right. So we knew, as I said, very basic idea. We wanted another city on the map pool, but we already had like human-like city, normal, European or whatever. So we have the character Willow, which originally was meant to be more like Japanese-looking girl. So we envisioned this city, which is like kind of reference to the classic sci-fi Neo Tokyo. You can see, like it's all Japanese-looking style, and in opposite to the map we saw last, War Room, this one is based on a V shape. So it's not just go forward, kill, and whatever. So it's a little bit of more tactic involved in it, because there is this temple in the middle that serves a little bit as a bottleneck. So as you can see right now on the images on the right, and there is like very interesting team fights, right? But there is always places to go around, so you are not forced to engage front to front with the enemy team. And the map is very labyrinthic, I would say. There is always room to escape through store, or just go around the temple, or go up on the bridge and just evade, if you want, the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it looks pretty cool also, which is also important.
That's even
Because-
importanter than the proper English,
yes,
right?
yes.
So yeah,
Hey, the Buddha, which
This
is not
is-
the Buddha.
so is it Buddha or not?
It's I don't know anymore what it is. We started
What?
originally. It's a funny story, right? Because artists, usually are pretty stupid.
Well,
Which is
you
not
are an artist, right?
Yes. We just most of the time just understand colors and shapes and whatever, right? So we said, hey, it would be cool to have a Buddha, right, on the next to the temple, and we were like, yeah, awesome, let's do it. And then we had it on the level, everything finished, and I think it was Mara that came, and he was like, hey, this is not a Buddha. So at the end we googled, and it was a money monk. It's like Chinese, kind of similar to Buddha, but something different. So, but we totally wanted to do that.
Yeah, it's so it's
intended, 100%.
Well, we didn't want Buddha. We wanted
Yes, Money monk.
Money monk. Yeah, that's
Yes,
exactly
yes.
what we wanted from the beginning. Yeah, you will see the difference, the gameplay on the Neon City today. But to be clear, let's explain what's the main difference compared to the Space Paradise, sorry, which was the map we showed you last time in the last war room.
Yes.
I guess the size is different and the playstyle also a bit, right?
Yes. It's in surface, I would say it's bigger because there is more places to go. But in
I don't want to disturb it, but
it's
original design was
yes.
to make map which is small, right?
Yes. Like the time that takes to go from one side to the other, it is smaller.
Okay.
Right, but in Paradise you have one corridor and there is nothing in between, right? There is no shops that you can go in or bridges that go up and down, so it's just straight. That's why I said there is more surface, but in reality it's smaller in terms of how fast you get from one side to the other. And that's why originally we wanted, because we don't create the levels because we have to create new one. We actually want to create new gameplays every time you go to a different map, because we don't want you to learn the hero and then you can play every map with this hero, right? It's meant for you to, if you play Paradise with Willow and you know the best sniping spots, when you play on Neon, which is smaller, you will probably struggle a little bit if you have the same playstyle as in Paradise.
So
you have to find the angles, and be really aware of your surroundings, because there is always places to go around you, and Jet or whoever can go.
So
around.
you're telling me for Neon City, it suits more to the characters with more powerful close range combat, I would say, or something like that?
There is always place for every hero, but some ones will excel a little bit more. And in the case of Neon City, it's mapped for close range, definitely. So if you have shotgun or SMG or even rocket launcher, you will do fine.
Yeah, in the chat, that could be cool. Okay, so how is it with gameplay?
Yes.
Do we have phones? That would be really cool. Because right now, almost last topic is just to show you the gameplay on our beautiful Neon City map. But we cannot do that without mobile phones. So
wink, developers on the studio, bring them.
Could anybody bring us the mobile phones?
We're actually, because the game is in development. So to be 100% clear, we were making the build like literally 30 minutes ago. We had one build prepared, but as we are developing, we create builds daily.
Oh, we have one? Oh, we have two.
Hey!
I just want to tell you Team A and then Team B.
Team A and Team B.
And do I have to plug this here, right?
Oscar is up.
Where do I have my...
I don't want to play Revenant.
right there.
I don't like.
And let's see if everything breaks.
Okay, so just as a warning, when I plug this, everything can go dark.
In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
Sancti.
Amen.
There we go.
Amen.
You're on camera, cameraman.
For the signal to start working.
Yes, we should wait a little bit. This for connecting.
Yes, let's go.
So I guess...
So you will play Revenant.
Well, we are both the same team? No.
No, you will play Revenant.
I'll play Revenant?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
I wanted to play a runner.
No can do. Because there is funny things
Okay,
that happen when you play that.
Okay.
As I said, this is in development every day, so maybe some war rooms you will see something that looks very polished, but on the next one maybe you see something that it's not as polished.
Yeah,
So,
that's...
you should hit ready.
I did.
You hit ready already?
Waiting for the other players.
Okay, so...
So you should hit ready.
I hit ready. There is one Revenant that is not ready. I hope it's not you.
I'm ready.
Is it you?
I see both Revenants are ready.
Uh-oh.
Sarah is not ready.
Jet is
And
not ready.
she just switched to Jet.
There we go.
And there we go. Oh la la.
Loading screen pending. This is placeholder art. Alright. So as I said, this is highly in development, so if something it's not good enough,
Just
just bear with us because it will be when the game is it will be it will be when the game is game is released. We are
Okay,
on
I'm
the
running it
warm
down.
up. This is just to warm up a little bit, just shoot and
Oh, oh, damn! I almost had a kill in warm up. That would be like my biggest lifetime success in any FPS game like ever.
okay, we have the first
Once I killed in a Counter Strike. Once I killed a guy with flashbang, 1 HP into head.
headshot with the flashbang. Okay, so this is the first round probably I will just look around a little bit. So this is Neo City. As you can see, it's very pretty. We are supposed to be in some small neighborhood inside the big city. I think I got the worst phone in the office, by the way.
And I think I'm running it down and I'm about to die.
Because last time, as maybe some people remember,
Can I get some? Oh, can I get some heal? Oh, I've got a. What? What? Did I just destroy him? Oh,
I
no,
don't
no, 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 no. Oh my god, I'm smurfing. No, no, no. No, Jet. Come on, medic.
And I want to capture the zone in the middle. This will heal me. But oh Jesus Christ! No, 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 no! I'm dead.
You had the flag?
Me? No.
Oh, we have a flag. Oh,
Yes.
what the runner is doing at our base?
Thanks God you are on the screen because I'm playing terrible.
I just missed my most important skill shot and I'm about to die, by the way. But yeah, I'm playing perfectly, obviously. What the I'm getting no, I cannot. What the heck? He's too good. It's not fair.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be not owning this game. A round is over. 0-1. So I'm losing.
Hee.
I don't like this stream.
I feel like this game right now, when we are winning, is super good.
Yes, you get upset when you lose, you know, in every game.
No, I don't.
I do. And especially if you develop this game and then you lose
Buddy,
at it.
It's just a game. Why you have to be mad?
Because I did it. I should be the best.
Why you so bad at the game that you just made? Oh, I'm running that. Oh, I'm running that. Heal. Please, heal. Oh, and this run.
Oh,
He's running for the
Christ.
flag. Just stop him, please. Someone. I got lost in some market.
I just killed my brother.
Ah, there we go. Is he going to? Oh.
Oh my god.
Holy crap! I'm so
And
good.
this is Sarah, that the explosion you saw is healing herself, so she just destroyed me.
Can I get some HP back, please? Somehow, Sarah. Sarah. Healer. Oh.
Okay.
Or someone. Okay, we need to take the camp. But the problem at this map is that it takes a while to take the camp and so on. But the runner is like super fast
Yes.
at your flag.
This
so
map is meant for
oh goddamn!
you know,
Not
the
this guy,
first-
not this guy.
the first map you will have access to will be Paradise, which is the map you saw last time, and this one will be open a little bit after. So because this is like a little bit more
Kill the Sarah.
advanced. Oh my god. This one is a little bit more advanced, you know, because as I said, there is so many ways that people can flank you.
Holy crap. I just wasted the cooldown and then I started running down. Okay, we get the camp.
Okay, so you're in the camp.
There's no way they are getting us on the camp.
I think they gave me on purpose a phone that only runs 30 FPS.
Yeah.
Why? Because we are on the
Oh my god, I'm so bad.
on the
but
daily
screw it,
playtest.
I'm running. I'm running now.
On the daily playtest, we used to play at 60.
Oh, wrecked. Lul.
It was you.
Yeah, that was me.
Thank you.
No problem, buddy. Oh, what?
Thanks.
I got lost. I lost.
We also want to rework the spectator camera. Right now is.
Okay, can we push? Sorry.
Push. Okay, fuck you.
I
taking
think
the...
we are at your flag, right?
Yes, and I'm dead.
Okay, I'm taking the flag. And I'm running away.
Oh
Oh,
my
and
God,
I'm
my
dead.
Sarah just
Okay, never mind.
exploded.
I'm trolling.
SMG is not good for.
Should have played it better.
Oh my goodness, I'm so bad.
God damn. On this push, we could actually finish
Yeah, I was
the game.
I was mentioning the spectator camera right now is only a third-person view and it's stuck on the behind of the character. But we are developing right now the first-person camera.
Uh-huh.
So it's more, you can see actually where they're aiming, and also you can switch to the 3PB and you will actually be able to rotate around the character. Because right now it's a little bit me, I would say. I always like better the first person.
Okay,
Okay,
we should actually group, I guess. Like, on one push. Oh, two of you are dead. We can push now. Go team, go. We should push. We should really
I'm
push.
so bad.
Okay, great.
You kill me again.
Yeah, I did.
Stream sniper.
Okay, easy clap. Oh. Flash.
That was the willow skill.
I just take the flag and I'm immediately dead. Because we are not pushing together. We should group. Oh, we have the flag.
There is a jet stuck on the wall. This guy is not having fun today. These things happen in development, right? It's funny.
And Sarah got the flag. And it looks like we're about to lose.
No.
Yeah.
Nice nades.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
We got it. Go, buddy. Go.
I wanna search
Go.
for this jet on the wall. Look at him.
Oh, he don't want to finish.
Can
What
you-
disrespecting?
Can you switch to my camera?
Oh, my bad. I just disconnected the
Look
device.
at this poor guy.
Oh, I'm
This
sorry.
is the
Oh, nice.
the price you have to pay to play on development builds.
Whew. Wow.
All right, so this is
That was easy.
yes, it was. Oh my goodness. But I don't know if you want to play another one, or maybe we can play chill one, in which we can go around the level. I think we have to restart the app. I believe so.
Okay. So we want to.
Yes, I will just. I don't know.
do we
we
want to-
have time actually?
15 minutes.
We have like 15 minutes.
Okay, so you can actually.
This map looks so good. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Is that speaking in Japanese now?
yeah.
Okay. Well, that
To
was
one game in Neon City. Am I
Alright.
that stupid, or I don't know
So-
how to control Android device?
We will be showing more.
Can you turn off? Oh, never mind.
Just hide it.
Yeah.
We will be showing more of the levels because we are focusing more into the heroes right now. But I'm guessing later on the future we will be going deeper into the level design, and we can also bring some level designers so they can speak about the layouts and how we got into this shape of the maps and so on, and then we can show a little bit more the environment art, which is, as somebody said on the chat, really cool.
We actually spent, even me, you together, and the whole level design team. We actually spent a lot of time
A
on
lot
these
of time.
on these maps, and obviously now it will be easier and easier for the whole team to understand. But this was pretty much the first game that we ever did like this, like the PvP 5v5 true competitive experience. So for us,
yes.
it was like new experience, I would say. Am I correct?
Yes, for me definitely it was new experience. I was not new to the genre, because I play a lot of FPS shooters and so on. But actually making them, it was new experience for me.
Pretty tough.
Yes.
Every time, I just remember, we spent like, I don't know, just on the concepts, we spent like 2 months or something. Even more, maybe almost like 3, because the thing is, we've been changing like immediately whenever we came up with something, next day we changed it. Because one day we felt like, oh my god, this is super good, and then we actually tried how it looks like in some greybox or something, right? And it wasn't even close to it. What?
There is some.
What do you need, buddy?
If you wanna show the map, you can just go to the opposite teams, both of you, and you can go around.
It's fine.
yourselves.
It's fine. We will show it next forums. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
We
It's
promised to give you 2 maps when the game will be released.
Correct.
You saw both of them. There will be also be 2 modes, like the capture the flag, which you already saw, and if you're gonna be a good boys, then we will show you the deathmatch as well next
Team
time.
deathmatch.
Team deathmatch.
Yes.
Yeah, which is a little bit more crazy, dynamic, more. You can be more selfish there. Like capture the flag. If these 5 players, or at least 3 of them, or even 2, like if you are really playing like a team, it reflects the result like immediately.
Yes.
It's just all about not running it down immediately just to die at the first corner that you see. You really need to cooperate, to use the skills in proper way, to manage to sneak into the base in the moment when the enemy team is actually dead. That means win the team fight, get the flag, and get away.
You have to
And-
time your kills also.
Yeah,
It's better to kill 5 at the same time than not 3 than 2, because they will be spawning on different.
yeah. On the maps there are zones, and it's done on purpose. It's not like, oh, there are zones, which are like stronger from the team which is attacking, and the opposite, obviously. And places where the defending team got a huge advantage in position. So basically, after playing some games, you will realize, oh, it's really good to be here and fight here for us right now. And if we know that we don't have enough time to sneak for the flag and get away, it's better for us to get this position, try to fight again, and when we get when we get these skills, when we get the ace or
Yes,
whatever,
you actually can-
then we can actually move. So it's more like slowly pushing,
Yes.
get into the enemy base, sneak in there, taking the flag, and covering your runner or tank or whatever your strategy will be back to your base. That's almost that's also the reason, why we decided to go for the middle camp, right?
Yes, yes. We were trying to find something to give a little bit of pushing potential to the attacking team or to the pushing team, because if you always clash in the middle, right, at the first wave. So we were finding the players with almost half HP, all of them, right? Even if you win, so you had to
And waiting for cooldowns
yes,
of
because
Sarah.
you use the healing on the team fights, so you have to wait for the cooldowns and heal. Maybe the heal is not enough because you got so much damage, so you have to wait another time for the cooldown, then heal again. But with the camp, when you capture it, it gives you ammo and it gives you health back, so you don't have to actually wait. You just capture it, you get in few seconds, you get your health back, and you can push because you are not using your cooldowns. So when you are about to fight, when the enemy team is spawning, you are ready. You are full HP and with all the cooldowns ready to be used. So
Yeah, and you are on the middle of the map, so there's just like half of the map that you need to cross
Yeah.
to get to the flag, and you are ready to fight. Also, if you basically capture the middle, you most of the time you have the better position. That's what I was talking about that some positions are good for the attackers and some of them are really bad for this purpose. So I think the middle camp helped a lot to the
Yes.
team competition, but we originally talked about the difference between the deathmatch and the capture the flag. So everything that I just mentioned, it's not working for that match,
No.
and that match is just kill them.
Yes, just point at people, kill them. There is health packs and ammo packs around the map, but other than that, it's just pew pew people. That's
Yeah,
it.
and we expect that if you have some spare time or you are a beginner or something, you will play some deathmatch when you are waiting for a bus or something, so you can just
That match is
shoot,
just
shoot some people. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
how good you are or how bad you are at this point. And if you really feel like you would like to compete in something more sophisticated,
Mhm.
if you want to play with your friends, which is this game basically made for, then you should sit on your bed or something, relax for a while, and run the
Yes.
capture the flag, which basically needs you to focus on the game much more.
Correct.
Okay, so now the last topic we have for you is the questions and answers. And I already told you that I have my laptop over here. So basically, just use your Twitch chat. Ask
We don't
us.
Have, yeah, if we don't have enough questions right now, we can go maybe to the chat and just find them, because I'm sure they will. They have
Yeah,
been
there've been
asking,
some.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we have some questions prepared.
There's a
already.
camera in between, so we don't actually can.
I can read it.
It's fine. Okay, he can read it.
So, we'll be able to select any hero at the start of the game, or do we start with one and have to level up to get more heroes?
You will have access to those 5 heroes we are launching, and maybe I risk too much, but you will also have access to other heroes that we are launching for free.
Oh,
And you will be able to pick whichever hero you want at the beginning of the game.
so it means
So
basically
every time you go into the deathmatch or CTF, you have this character selection, and then you can pick whatever you want, and also your teammates, and also your enemies.
so we can basically have, I don't know, 5 Slades in one game, basically.
It doesn't make sense because you will get destroyed probably, but
Yeah.
you could, yes.
You could. Yeah, that was a problem. Obviously, we want to have like different heroes, all of them in one team. That would be like super nice, but we need to respect that for the launch of the game, there is just not so many, so you couldn't like pick whatever you would like, and probably will be forced to play something that you don't want. So this is the solution, right?
Yes, we actually prefer that you can pick duplicates and play the hero you are more comfortable with, than not allowing duplicates and force you to play with Willow or some other high skill hero that will make you not enjoy the game probably.
This is really good. The release date, for those who forgot, because they have a small brain.
I don't think we announced release date.
That's why I'm asking.
I forgot also when. I don't think so, but you can always pre-register, and as soon as it launches, you will get notified. So I think we have graphics somewhere for the pre-registration. If not, I actually remember the website is www.shadowgunwargames.com/download.
Just shadowgunwargames.com.
.com.
That's basically all you need.
I made
And
it
you
up.
will just pick between the iOS or Android, and you can pre-register there. Basically,
Correct.
nothing hard. You should all be able to do that without problems. Doesn't matter how big your brain is. Don't worry, buddy. And okay, can you level up your characters somehow?
Oh, this is sad because I really wanted to that you had some progression throughout the heroes, but it was being too complicated. You know, too many things to level up because we have the account level, which is, I don't know if we announced it yet, so I will just not mention it because Mara is not here and he's my boss. But you know, you level up your account, and this account will give you some kind of thing that will level up some other thing in the game, which it's
And that other thing will lead to just
it
another
will
thing?
lead, that thing will lead to cosmetics and this kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
there is no hero leveling up no stats on the hero that you can upgrade or anything, because we wanted to go competitive, so we don't want that you play more so you have higher DPS than I do, so everything is equal for everyone, and then you earn experience to unlock cosmetics, I would say. I can say that, yeah.
The game looks good, but is it gonna take forever to kill someone like that?
I think they
gameplay.
were making this question based on my gameplay, and it was taking forever to kill someone because I was having really bad aim. But it usually takes 1 to 2 seconds to kill someone if you have really good aim.
Mm-hmm. It's the game is still in development. That means we are still like in really hard process of balancing, because it might sound like weird, even though we have just 5 heroes right now. It's actually pretty hard to balance them because all of them are completely different. Different movement speed, different size, different damage, different tankiness, HP, different... The way how it's played is completely different. So for us, especially for us as for the studio, which this is basically just our first experience at this point, we are doing our best to balance the game in best possible way. And from my personal point of view, I think we are getting into pretty good shape where it's not that hard to kill someone if you aim properly. So a healer or support can actually help you, because if it would be like one bullet you are dead, then all the tanks and healers are basically losing the purpose. This should be more like team-focused game, aiming your skills. Skills are a really important part of your kit at this point, and without the skills, it should be actually hard to kill someone.
Yes. Obviously, it's depending on the hero, it's easier or harder, right? Killing a tank is gonna be always more difficult than killing a Willow, for example. So.
Okay. We've got some more questions.
You can keep asking.
Will the release be a beta like Unkilled? Which I don't know.
Yes, we will be having beta. When? Soon. I don't know exactly.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Soon we will have it, and I think you can actually sign up for beta, right?
Not anymore. Right now you can directly pre-register to the launch of the game, and it's also, if you want to stay updated about everything and be sure that you get the access to the game as soon as possible, basically, then we strongly recommend you to pre-register. There'll be also some, well, we don't want to speak about that, but we are thinking about the way how to appreciate people which pre-register and so on, so we just recommend you to do so. And there's another question. How long will be one deathmatch? That's actually a good question, I think.
Right now, this is all subject to change, right? Because as Peter said, it's still on development, and we are balancing every day. But as for today, we have 10 minutes or 40 kills. So
10 minutes or 40 kills.
Yes. Well, I think 10 minutes, because we want this to be the casual game mode, so maybe 10 is too much for devices. Maybe you can lower it to 4 or 5. You know, we will see. And also after release, we will be gathering player feedback, so if it's too short or too long, we can always modify it.
Can we expect to see cool weapon cosmetics?
Oh yeah. Not just weapon cosmetics. You will love the cosmetics. Yeah, because having heroes allows you to make more interesting stuff.
Go more crazy,
yes,
I would say.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I saw some of the work and it looks...
It's really cool.
Quite amazing, so hey, good job, everyone. 7 minutes would be the best. There's recommendation even. Wow, thank you, buddy.
Make it happen.
I'm looking for some more questions.
Do you have any prepared? Nope.
MADFINGER Games goes above and beyond. I love what they make. Thank you. Thank you
there
very
is more
much.
questions.
Okay, should I read it?
Who did it? Okay, yes, we are aware.
You should read the question.
Yes. MADFINGER Games, do you have some sort of agreement with Blizzard just because the game looks so much like Overwatch just for mobiles? Come on, guys, you don't have mobiles? Yes, we are aware of that, but I think it's cliche that I say it's coincidence, right? We wanted to gain FPS because we wanted to go competitive, so we went for more cartoonish kind of style because it looks good, but it's not so heavy on the GPU, and then if you go cartoony, you know, it always reminds to Overwatch. And then we wanted to make the PvP, expand the PvP from Legends, and then we were building presets of players. Like, okay, you will have these skills, and then it was just heroes. So it turned out to be hero-based shooter and looking cartoony.
If we would change the color palette or we would make it more realistic, then they would call us Call of Duty Mobile.
Probably, but I think it's bad, you know, like being compared to other games, you know, it always happens from the beginning, you know, when you can say that Overwatch is cartoony copy of or different copy of Team Fortress, and Team Fortress probably copy of something else, but yeah, like we are aware of that, but I think it's coincidence, I would say. We were not looking for a Overwatch clone because, I mean, it's Blizzard. You know, you can never compete against them, right? Well, maybe
would be hard. Would be hard, but maybe
it will be
we
a challenge,
can.
definitely.
Who knows? Like,
yeah.
Are there gonna be different graphic settings like low, high, and ultra?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yes. We already actually have them in the development builds because we want to test how the game looks in low and medium, and then optimize and for the battery usage and all this stuff. But yes, definitely yes.
I have a perfect question for you. Now you can sell it with all of your heart.
It's about Jen.
How many inventory slots will there be for cosmetics?
Actually, we have not set a limit, as far as I know. If there is a limit, it will be technical limitation of the engine, but I don't think there is a limit. Or at least I'm not aware of. And it's not on my designs, at least. So if it's for me, as many as you can get. Because we know that it's a big problem on Legends. So I wanted to run away from this issue. Because if you want to have more cosmetics, yeah, why not? You should be able to have enough space to have them. So, yeah.
Okay. Will your gamer moves get better?
No. No.
Not practicing.
Don't expect, if you want to see good gameplay, we can bring someone from QA next time, and they will show how this game is actually played.
Come on, let's wait for the for the beta, and I believe some of you guys might show us a real good gameplay. We are really looking forward. Like, as a developers, we always realize that basically you are doing something, and you are trying to make it balanced and work. But for the people who will be actually much better at the game than you are, because you simply, if you want to create the game, you have no time to play it like that much as the players, and after some sort of time, usually the players shows the developers how their game is supposed to be played.
Exactly, because we play to hunt bugs on the design or things that you may think are unbalanced, so you do very specific things, but you are never improving your aiming as a primary target, right? So I will be bad forever, yeah.
Okay. Great. Do we have any other questions? For free, guys, drop some few more questions into the chat.
I have this stupid tick, you know. When I don't know the time, I look at my
the wrist.
But I never had a watch in my life. I don't know why I do it.
Do you want mine? At least for the stream, so you don't feel like... You even got it here on the mobile.
Yeah. Okay. Any other question?
When did you start working on Shadowgun War games?
Ooh,
that spicy one.
We announced the first build of the game in last not last, but the previous Gamescom. So 2 years ago, right? But we were focusing a little bit in between, giving more resources into Legends. So it's not actually 2 years. It's a little bit less. I don't know exactly how much, but maybe 6 months, 7. I don't know. I'm totally guessing, because also when you work every day on something, you lose track of time, right? Maybe Mara next stream can answer this question better than I do.
You guys have any tournaments for prizes?
No, and yes.
Okay, that's clearly
like for launch we are not launching with tournaments, but there is plans for it. Like we were speaking, you and I together, to have yearly tournaments sponsored by us as MADFINGER, and definitely we will have the option for the community to run their own tournaments. So there will be support for custom tournaments. Definitely.
We believe that's actually a super cool feature. So you don't have to wait for someone or some, I don't know,
yes,
like us. So we create the tournament for you guys. You could run your own, and we are. That's actually what I know. We are actually really looking forward to support the community stuff and the tournaments and so on. So you don't have to worry. There'll be plenty of competitions that you could join, because that's why war games were made, basically. This is the purpose, to have community focused competitive PvP experience in your mobile, and that needs us to take care of tournaments. So yeah, there'll be definitely some sort of like this stuff.
We can have 4 more minutes.
Well, I like SGL. Will there be any collabs in war games? Like, I guess SGL and war games, if there's going to be any.
I don't know, but we always had on every game, right? There is this cross promo thingy that if you do something, or I don't know, maybe yes, maybe not. I actually want to take note of this question, if someone on the production can take note, because I really want to dig into it, because this is done by other department. It's still the same group of people, but I'm actually curious as well. If we don't have any, but we used to have. That's why what can I say?
Okay, I see a few more questions, so let's go through before we say goodbye for today.
Yep.
Colorblind mode, is it going to be part of the game?
Yes, it's one of the first things I made sure that was included on the design. We want to support colorblind.
Didn't even know!
Not just the standard, so various modes, because different people have different color blindness. So there will be different modes. Yes. We want to support this. Yes.
Okay, great. And boom. Okay. And the last question, I see there, voice chat? Question mark?
Yes. We're not sure if for release. It's definitely on the plan for release. But if not, it will be days.
But
yes, the
answer is yes. So the voice chat is supposed to be the part of the game.
It's essential for competitive games. So.
Yep. Or you can listen to some cool hard bass from the microphone of your teammate.
You can pretend that everyone is insulting you, so you will be fine.
Okay. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, because we need to
go home and
have some dinner and
come back tomorrow
to work on the war games. So first of all, thank you everyone for joining us. I will just remind you that every video that you saw, you could find on the YouTube, you could find on the Facebook, like tomorrow or at the weekend. We'll be posting it all around the socials we have. And of course, the whole broadcast, like past broadcast, you can find not just here on the Twitch, but tomorrow on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to register on shadowgunwargames.com if you feel like the game might suit to your expectation. And any last words, Oscar?
Pre-register now.
Yay! So thank you everyone once again. Have a good night or morning or whatever you have right now, and see you at next War Room, which is again in 2 weeks. So see you guys.
See ya.
Bye.